right, so we're checking out the only game where your birthplace can literally be prison, Florida. It's Newlife. More soap dropping, damn it. In Newlife, you play a creature that you get to name. In this instance, I went with the Tilda Peanuts. Newlife is a fantastic game because it's like a knockoff of the other life simulators, which means that the developer don't give a damn and they're gonna do whatever they want. As such, together we will discover just how screwed up this game is. And to give you some idea, it says, my parent went for a drive in the desert and ran into a herd of sheep. While they were waiting for them to move off the road, I was conceived. It's always good when you find out that you were born because your parents had nothing better to do. I went over to activities just to see if, like, you could do anything as an infant. And it says you're not old enough. You have to be age 12 or older. And there's like a pair of gambling dice is the very first thing for the activities. Mom makes you fall, so you have been crying for an hour. She has to buy many toys for you to stop. I'm 1. What the hell was she doing to make me fall? I feel like she's trying to impress her husband. She's like, look, our daughter can traverse 8 flights of stairs. You break your mother's lipstick. Then you get spanked with tears running down your face. Hey mom, remember the time you threw me down the stairs? Yeah, keep your hands to yourself, bitch. You go to your grandparents' house to visit them and are bitten by the dog. I bite the dog back. I already had terrible health when I was born. I'm gonna die before I get to age 12. You play leapfrog with friends. One of them is a big one, so you can't leap over him. Your face hits his butt. And you lose your 2 front teeth. I have the most dangerous childhood of any child ever. Between being used as a football by my parents and like getting my teeth knocked out by just playing, I really don't know how I'm going to make it to the point where I can start committing crimes. You attend elementary school. Great. Elementary school in prison, Florida is just another place to get herpes. You unexpectedly fart in class and all eyes are on you. My name is the Tilda Peanuts, so I don't really have a ton of expectations. Can I have one good thing happen to me in my life? You go for a haircut, but unfortunately the hairdresser makes a mistake cutting for your hair and leaves a big pulse. Great, now I'm like a 7-year-old Jean-Luc Picard. Your father passed on his old Nokia 6030 to you, but you lost it 3 weeks later. Over here in prison, Florida, it probably caught a bullet for me or something. You put a cup of water in the microwave, but the cup is too tall. So you pour some water out and put the cup back in thinking it would fit. I appreciate that this random event happened just to make me realize what a dumbass I am. How did I ever get to 97% smarts? Crime. You don't have a knife, so I can't thieve from people. It's not even like a combat knife. It's just like a steak knife from the kitchen. How about robbery? You need to be 16 years or older to do this. I appreciate that they're putting an age limit on felony crime. Startup, like a startup business? What the hell? The very first one is sex work. It's just well-paying job. That's all it is. I like how the only 3 setups that they decided to put into this game were sex work, the lottery, and blood selling. Is this like to a hospital or just like to someone on the streets? God, I gotta be 16 to sell blood too. All right, dating service, make this happen. All right, let's see what it's got for a love interest. Caleb, 31 years old, what the hell? I'm like 16, hell no. You graduated from high school. Which university will you apply to? Science, theater, medical, music, sports, or join the army. What's it matter? I'm never gonna use any of these anyway. Oh, whatever, we'll choose medical. What is the longest bone in the human body? Wait a second, in order to actually join this profession, I have to answer something in real life. The 7th rib. Screw this, we're going for sex work. Which customer class do you want to find? An ordinary customer, an upper class customer, a VIP, a middle class, or stop? I'm actually kind of curious what happens when you choose all of these different customer classes. Where's like vagrant or something? I guess we'll start at the top. Please select the form of working. Take a tour the fast train. Overnight? None of these sound good. You need a health of 70? I have to be super healthy in order to do this? Nobody remembers today is your birthday. That hurts. Honestly, this whole game hurts. Your neighbor in college knocks on your door and asks for money. It's weird as and a weekly occurrence at the least. She's in her 50s and working. My balance is negative $200. I'm trying to just get to the gym so I can become a hoe. She attacked you with a spoon. Your head got hurt. Your eye was cracked? Son of a bitch, my health went down. Your online friend who talks to you late at night wants to meet you in real life. What will you do? I'm probably going to get murdered, but I have to know. Both of you went out to eat and then had to pay $69. When paying the bill, your friend suddenly disappeared. Remember how I said I was going to kill someone in this game? I'm now going to kill 2 people. You hooked up with a guy in your airport hotel room before checking out. Turns out you and he are on the same flight, and guess what? He's traveling with his wife and kids. Ah, thought Tilda. Making the name proud. Which of the following cheeses should pregnant women avoid? Hey, honey, should pregnant women avoid Gouda, feta, Romano, or mozzarella cheese? That was correct. A patient was pretty overweight, so it was hard to find veins. You had to try 5 times before drawing blood. She tells you off so hard for hurting her. I sucked as an infant, I sucked as a student, and now I suck as a physician's assistant. That's good. An overseas Japanese student, a bookworm, and sex addict. Most of the day, he will read books. The rest, he will study sexology, wants to date you. What will you do? Obviously, we're gonna have a relationship. This is the most screwed up life I think I've ever had in a simulation game ever. Sex work, VIP, we'll do the tour. When you enter the room, the customer asks to change to another one because you look like the customer's ex. God, I can't even do sex work correctly. Okay, how about a middle class person? Let's just do the fast train this time. You were complained by the customer because of your poor service. You only got $500. Man, playing tennis takes like $500. Sex work sucks. You give the wrong medicine to patients on internship in the hospital. That's why you get told off by the doctor. Again, where did this 93 in smarts come from? Can I have one event that I do correctly? Your service skills reach 5 stars, so the customer tips you $200. You are on vacation and see a serious crash between a dump truck and a car in the highway. 2 people are dead and 10 people are seriously injured. What will you do? Clearly, we're gonna give first aid. We have never done anything competently. I am 100% sure that everyone's going to die. You got out of the car and gave first aid to injured people. You saved the life of 9 injured people. Are you serious? You're a hero in the eyes of the patients and their family. How? The hospital board praised you for your confidence, skills, and bravery. You've been promoted to doctor? Holy shit, I went straight from physician's assistant to doctor. What they don't know is that while I may be a doctor, in my spare time, I like going for the ordinary customers. After being served, the guest fled without paying. When I get enough money, I'm buying a gun. I haven't done the VIPs in a while. Oh, you need to have 80 looks. Nothing a little plastic surgery can't fix. After the surgery, because the hygiene was not good, you got a necrotic infection. Therefore, you had to cut one of your breasts. Well, back to the ordinary customers. Unfortunately, the condom was punctured. You have AIDS. Well, that's awesome. How come my character's still smiling? You can go to the hospital and you can visit Dr. Apricot Blossom. It worked? Are you serious? Give me my goddamn breast augmentation, son of a bitch! My looks are 0. Whatever, that's good enough for the ordinary customers. Never mind, apparently it's not. Your boyfriend had a romantic dinner at a luxury restaurant. Suddenly, he knelt to the ground and pulled out a ring and proposed. What will you do? Oh, it's the Japanese sex addict. I actually forgot all about him because I've spent all my time, like, you know, getting diseases and having sex with garbage people. Where will you have your wedding? I don't care. This hotel. Your husband has come back home after a big party. He's drunk and wants to make love. What will you do? My looks are 1%. This may be my one chance. Yay, it's fetus time. Congratulations, you gave birth to a lovely boy. Breast augmentation number 3. 3rd time's the charm. Yes. Joke's on you, game. I already had 2% looks. I don't think that you can go below 0. It worked! It only took me 4 times. Okay, my looks are amazing. Time to go back to the VIP, give the whole tour. The customer was very pleased. You received $3,000. What the hell did he do to take my looks down 15? I like how despite how absolutely screwed up my entire life is, my happiness is 100%. You've been diagnosed with stage 2 heart failure. I'm not gonna lie, I had so many failed breast surgeries that I kind of thought they were just gonna take my heart and, like, you know, use it as a bocce ball or something. But it worked, I can't believe it. Your husband died after 6 months of fighting cancer. There's only one way to fix my happiness, and that is to have sex with random people. Upper class people, all right? Middle class people. Don't worry, son. Mommy's just gonna go out and make some extra money. $10,000? Hell yes! How many times can I rob this bank? This action has reached a limit of 2 times per age. How about a regular robbery? You do not have a sword? Who the hell commits a robbery with a sword? Go up to some dude and be like, I'm King Arthur, bitch, give me all your money. You have just arrived home when you heard that your mother had a stroke. The doctor recommended surgery. The success rate is 50%. 100%. What will you do? Hope that she dies because she did this to me. The surgery is successful. Are you serious? The neighbor's dog came in and pooped in your house all the time. You argued bitterly with the dog owner. The next day, the dog suddenly died and everyone suspects that you killed it. Oh, I killed your dog, all right. It'd be great, like as a doctor, I look at the dog and I'm like, oh yeah, this dog died of natural cause. It's got like 3 bullet holes in it. People are be like, why does this dog have bullet holes in it? Be like, oh yeah, this happens all the time. The dog tripped on some bullets. The president passed away. You've been promoted to president. Seriously, I don't get promoted because of my skills. I get promoted because the people above me either give up or die. I feel like I should find another husband. Bryce Cook, he's 40 years old. He's stocky. He's a mature man. And his profile is he's a condom supply chain boss. Considering my proclivities, this is like the perfect boyfriend. What is this? I don't know what this means. I'm gonna pick this one. What the hell? I grab my 20 gauge semi-automatic shotgun and start shooting. What the hell was that language? What did I answer with? What will you do if I cheat on you in the future? I will take revenge if you dare to cheat on me. Congratulations, you're now dating. Arguments over many years of living together made your parents decide to divorce, ignoring their children's opinion. Mom, Dad, think about that time with the sheep when I was conceived. You found a needle in your son's room. You took him to the hospital for testing and received positive results for drugs. I mean, considering who his mother is, I guess I understand this. Your father died of old age, felt extremely sad, and regretted not being able to take care of him when he was alive. Just like you took care of my mother when you divorced her, you bastard. Couple more bank robberies. Congratulations, your child has a baby. How old is my son? Your grandchildren crawl and urinate around your house. I'm buying a bomb. You were hit by a car while walking around. Your leg is broken and you're compensated $1,000. Your mobile phone rings while you're driving. What will you do? Obviously get in a car accident. An old lady came from nowhere, suddenly crossing the road while you were talking on the phone. By the time you saw her, you tried to slam on the brakes, but it was too late. And now that woman is dead. There's nobody at the scene. What will you do? Run like a mofo. The CCTV recorded everything and you were soon arrested. You're sentenced to 5 years in prison. Prison diary, year 1, nothing special happened. You accidentally found your cellmates carrying out an escape plan. What will you do? We're going in. Which way will you choose for a prison break? Dig a tunnel through the wall. When you get close to the end of the tunnel, the police come and order you to surrender. What will you do? Keep going. The police are chasing you. How will you escape? A scooter? Run as fast as possible. Use a bike. Use a warhorse? What? Where does this game get its options from? You got a bullet in your leg and then got sent to solitary confinement. Yay, I'm released from prison. Your neighbor's chihuahua often comes to poop in your front yard. What will you do? I guess go back to prison. You are bitten by the dog and must get a rabies vaccine. I'm almost dead. What can I spend all my money on? I'm gonna buy lottery tickets, as many as I possibly can. I lost so many times. My happiness is now 0. So I just bought a house from someone and it says the transaction was about to succeed when the dead body of the house's owner was found in the house. You were invited by the police to investigate because of suspicion related to the case. Am I gonna go to prison again? You accidentally read the grandchildren's essay, in which is written like this. My family has a grandmother. She doesn't have to do anything. She only eats and pees all day and has no teeth at all. Child, I have no happiness left for you to take, you bastard. My health is 0. How am I still alive? Late at night, your grandchild suddenly bursts out laughing or giggling, and you cannot sleep. Then you remember that only you are home. His family is traveling. Awesome, I'm gonna get killed by the ring girl. You suspect your son is cheating on his wife. I feel like my son was a bastard, so I hope I can ruin his life. Your daughter-in-law knows the truth, quarrels with your son, and they get divorced. My health is still 0 and I'm not dead yet. Because of old age, my body aches and I have to take medicine every day. Apparently my medicine allows the Tilda Peanuts to live forever. You died because of falling down the stairs. The Tilda Peanuts died at age 81. Because her health was too low? No, because she was a dumbass and she died by falling down the stairs. We led a terrible life. First married to a sex addict and then a condom salesman. We got so many sexually transmitted diseases. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of New Life. Till next time, stay foxy and munch.